do your adventure, go learn life and enjoy your youth, but don't totally disregard the fact that you do need to have some goals and a
Mm-hmm.
path. If you can't just say I want this and then just expect you're going to age into
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
It's both and I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think be present but also consider the
Mm-hmm.
long term.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I don't see a ton of that. I see everybody's just expecting. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh no.
When things now are just like so at your fingertips and you're just like, all right, like they're doing it. They have it on social media that they made it, whatever made it may be.
Yeah.
And so you think that it should just arrive, like you should just arrive there sometimes and you
Yeah.
should put the work in and then boom, you're there.
Yeah.
And it's just like some people put a ton of work in and never get there. And
Yeah.
that's life a lot of times. But I think it was the realization of just being able to accept the process and be, yes, the plans and the goals are all amazing things, but to enjoy the process. If you can figure out how to enjoy the process,
Hmm.
I think that's such a big thing rather than enjoying when you hit the goal or hit the milestone. Yeah, that's a cool moment, but it's a moment. The whole process is it's your entire life. And so
Yeah.
I think that was a big thing is every decade or year of my life, I've always just been like, all right, at this point, I will get there. I will know what I need to know. I'll be it. And at that moment, then I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still trying to figure it out. So it's every year you realize that you are still just figuring it out all
Yeah.
along the way.
Forever.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's the whole thing that's so great though is if we have this pouring into the next generation, I lean into guys in their 50s and 60s right now and but then pour into the 20 somethings so that and they're not going to believe or take everything we say cuz they're going to figure it out for themselves.
Hmm.
But if you can just give them a little those little thought models, those
Hmm.
little things that they can go, "Oh, that's what they were talking about." And maybe it
Yes.
helps them process it a little sooner. But for sure, in business, that's the tension, right? It's like where we are and where we want to go. And that's part of the fun is that can we do it?
Yeah.
And it's that playground of anything's possible and,
Yeah.
and setting goals in business, setting goals in life. It's that tension between those two spaces and you closing that gap.
Hmm.
That's the fun because when you get there, what do? You just set another goal.
Yep. Yep.
You don't stop and be like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, we're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I always look at our goals and I'm like, guys, these goals, it's like our scoreboard, right? It's really just telling us, are we moving?
Yes.
Are we improving? And we're going to mess up along the way and we're going to make game time changes because it's like, oh, what we thought was going to work doesn't. And so we're constantly iterating and going through that growth process that I never want to end. Like,
Hmm.
I love the growth. There's times that you want things to consolidate and just let it soak in. You
Hmm.
can't change constantly because it's painful sometimes. But I think it's really cool when those spurts happen
Hmm.
and then you let them settle in. You're in that spurt season.
Hmm.
If there's other kids in the future, if there's expansion and stuff in your life, it's going to continue to happen in this next season. But what do you look forward to them in these coming years? What's next, and what are you looking forward to just continuing in right
Hmm.
now?
Yeah, I would say the some of the goals that we have of becoming more scalable with what we're doing and being able to build that trust and loyalty with our customers is definitely a big part of what I'm looking forward to is can we do that in a meaningful way?
Yeah.
And we've already come so far to get where we're at now, but there's some of the goals, revenue goals that we have, big things that we want to be able to accomplish that are some of those next things that I'm really excited about.